Okay, what we're doing right now is we're putting on a claw by using a medium rotor.
What's the claw for?
The claw is the toilet.
Okay.
It's to grab the toilet like that and then drag it to safety.
Which is the white box.
Which is the
that
white area.
Oh, okay. Ready, set, go. No. Yes. I don't know. Yes. No, hey. You just have to move it that way.
When robots are actually full, they go to an island which is in a specific game, which is an artificial island where they put all their rubbish. There's this satellite that is on the front of the rowboat to send us a message to say that it's nearly full and we have to clean up the island.
We went pretty well most of the time, but sometimes we couldn't reach an agreement.
Okay, and what happened when you didn't? That's a really important learning exercise. It happens a lot to adults.
Well, at first we had something called the talking pillow, and we didn't have to fill it in. And now we don't need that pillow, so...
It kept climbing the wall. It kept on the robot when it came around here. When it was pushing the truck, it kept on going, turning and climbing up on the wall.
Go in 3, 2, 1, Lego! Yep. 55 seconds remaining. We are claiming the turtle over here on table number 4. Very cool. Ready to go on table 3.
Yeah. Well, FIRST Lego League to me was a great experience, and it was more, to me it wasn't really about the robot or the Lego. It was about actually the cooperation it took to actually get there in the end. I've become way more collaborative now, and that's what it's given me. I don't care if we win or not. I don't really care what we get in return. I just know that it was a really good opportunity for me, and I know that the rest of them would probably feel that too. I also know that we weren't there. You can't just walk out of the group, otherwise the other members of the group can't function. They just fall down. There were actually a few age differences. We have a few grade 4s, we have 2 grade 6s, such as me and Amelia. So the age groups were also different, but that also brought us together a little, because it meant that we got to actually see what we were made of, and we actually got to see which people work together. Like, because sometimes if it's your best friend that you want to work with, sometimes you're actually not that good working with them. You can't actually cooperate with them. But if you're working with someone who you don't really know, sometimes you can actually work better. So it was a really good experience to be in FIRST Lego League, and I just think it was one of my favourite competitions.
I think the FIRST Lego League was a good experience for me. It was probably because I got to make new friends and get to work as a group together. And one thing I really liked about the FIRST Lego League was that we got it's about building and putting your mind into what you want to create, and that's what I really like about it, and that's why I think I should have joined the FIRST Lego League, which I did.
FIRST Lego League was a very great experience for all of us here, and I never really took the age groups to be a problem. I never really thought of the grade 4s as grade 4s and grade 6s as grade 6s. They were just people that I was working with, and it was really fun to work together as a team, talk about the different challenges and missions that we were going to do. And now that we're here at the competition, it's really fun, and all of the build-up that we've done to lead up to this competition, I had a really great time overall, and it's really increased my experience with cooperative learning and building, and it was a really great experience.
I think FIRST Lego League was a very good influence for me, because it gave me a better idea of like programming and computer technology and things like that. And next year I probably think I'll do it again, because I found out that I really enjoyed it. And when we were building the props to do it at school, practice it at school, I thought I would be a really good team with one of my closest friends, Juliet, but it ended up that I was better with someone that wasn't as close as she was.
FIRST Lego League was a really good experience for me because when I joined, I wasn't sure how I'd go because I didn't know quite what it was. But throughout the experience, I found out what it was and what we had to do in it. And now I know more about computer technology and how to program. And I'm happy to do it again next year, or any FIRST Lego League or any robotics competition. And I really enjoyed how I met some, like 2 of the grade 6s I didn't know before, now I know. And I got more closer with my friends during the experience. And we had fun along the way, and some days we were silly, some days we were serious. And probably my favourite day was when we completed the demolition and we found out how we were going to do the demolition. And the demolition is a building that we have to